Hi everyone, this is Tracy from We Craft at Home, and as you can see, this is the new tonic kit. If you're going by numbers, it's 47. I haven't even opened the stuff up yet myself, so I always like to start with these. Ooh, loads of goodies. So let's have a look. We have baker's twine, 25 metres. A full one that is, isn't it? Cool. We have a vintage drops. I've got a feeling this is chalk, isn't it? Yeah, chalk stick vintage drops. I've already got one. That's a lovely one actually. That's one I've actually bought myself and it's lovely. We have glitter paste in winter white. Lovely, loads we can do with that. A set of the 3 colours that go together in the pens. So it's blues. Get that frozen effect. We have a glitter accents. Fresh snowfall, this is called. It's lovely actually. I don't know if you can catch the glitter in it. Oh, I really like that. And then we have some gems in a kind of bluey turquoisey colour. Yeah, it goes perfectly with the thing. So I know you get 2 different ones. So I've got the sapphire blue in the glitter and the sequins. I don't know what else there was. I like that though. Then the papers. Seems to be a load more. I do like having it in these new folders. Okay, so we have, that's the same, isn't it? Oh no, one is pure white. The other one doesn't look as white, so maybe I should check the colours. I'll have a look in a minute. And then we've got, that's the Craft Perfect normal blue. That's a beautiful blue, that is. I love this one with the little bumps in it. Nice bit of rainbow card. Oh, another piece of white card. Craft Perfect blue. Silver glitter. That's a sheeny one. And another piece of the rainbow mirror. So that's that. So the stamps, where's the white card? There we go. The stamps are all to go, obviously this will go in the centre of the die set, and then you've got loads of words as well, and that says North Pole Delivery, and then you've got some nice little stars. I know I'll be using it a lot, because this is what we've been making. If you haven't seen it, it's a star, but obviously I'm going to want to do it as a card as well, because I like to. There's the other one. So the set is, this is the main one, and it makes the star box, and then you get all separate triangles with different finishes. So stitching, double lined, this is the plain one, this has got dots, and this is a scalloped edge. And then you've got the star decoration, a hexagon with the hexagon decoration, and them lovely 3 snowflakes as well. I'm hoping you can see it properly. There we go, nice shaped snowflakes. I do like the basic snowflake better, that it looks more real. But then you get this set as well. So ball, that's going to be great for the cards, obviously. This one is to hang the star, so it's like the hanger that you get on an ornament. This triangle is to do the sides of the stars rather than the front. So it's a different shape because you need to do the sides. It comes up a bit different. And then all the numbers, because obviously it's Advent, and a little candy cane as well. So I am looking forward to playing with this. So I will do a box and then I'll see what I can do with the cards. Okay, let me get ready and I'll be back soon. Okay, so I've got everything cut out now and I'm ready to do a couple of projects. I'm going to start with the box and we'll do a star-shaped box. But first of all, I wanted to show you, I've already done one, but I've done it from somebody else's video, Crafty Potential. She's very good. I always watch hers. But I done it and I just wanted to show you, I have a big problem with these. I don't like the fact that the hexagon is kind of pointing downwards. So you get the hanger to hang it, and then the hexagon is pointing downwards. To get it pointing upwards, you're going to have to attach the string in the centre there. Otherwise it's pointing downwards, and there's no way around it. On every point it's pointing downwards, so I'm a bit disappointed with that because I don't think it looks right. I mean, I love the box, I do love the box, and this is great. This is using the pens, and then I went over it with a bit of the glitter paste as well, but and then we glittered one of them. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed that the hexagon's upside down. But anyway, let's get glue in. First of all, I have to cut. So you cut two out, and on one of them you are going to cut all the tags off. So you are left with just the hexagon. So you got two bits like that, and then you could crease them first, but what I'm going to do is stick everything on first. So I've cut out the bigger triangle, which is for the sides, and I've used the star on the small ones as well, except the small ones I've used the scalloped edge. So all you're going to do, and this glue is pretty good for sticking. I know it's not tonic, but you can't put these on until they're made up, but I've still got to glue them. So I will just glue all these. Okay, so I've just realised I'm the idiot who only cut out one side, but I'll do the one side and you can see then how it's done. So first of all, you need to fold all your tabs back. And then you just want to do these lines there, going straight across, like that. And then the others will just kind of do it themselves, but they're going inwards. Now we're just going to stick it all on. Okay, so then what we're going to do, we are just going to glue all the tabs together at the same time. This is the easiest way I found of doing it anyway. I mean, I know most of you probably prefer tape. I like the movability of the glue, because you can guarantee I'll start shaking and put it in the wrong place. So then make sure that your holes for the tabs is going to stick on top of where the holes for the tabs are. You'd have pre-folded this one as well, sorry, and stuck your stuff on, but silly me. I mean, they kind of automatically do it once you put it on. So, slots next to them. And then all you're going to do make sure they're all down. This is what I mean, it's easier with glue than trying to fiddle with tape. And I've still got time to move it around. And then that's it, it's all in place. So push. And then once it's dry, I'm probably doing this too soon, you'd leave it a bit longer. Because this can stay like this. If you want to do a load, you can flatten them and keep them flat until you're ready to sort them out. But they will just... Actually, putting this in is probably the most awkward bit of the lot. Trying to make sure it goes in right. Because it's just been kind of sliced, it's not cut, you know, there's not a gap there. They do go, but it does, I've got glue all over my hands, apologies for that. It just takes a little bit of manoeuvring and then they will go in well. Go, and then all the star bits just push in. And that's your opening, and then they go in a bit better like that actually. Maybe that's where I went wrong. So if you do it once you've pushed it in, it seems to be much easier. And then push it down, and there is your star box. So like I said, you really want the opening at the top. If you put it at the bottom, whatever you put in there might fall out. It might be too heavy. So try and do it like, if you're still going for the point, then your opening wants to be there. If you're going for sticking your tab in the middle, then make sure your opening is the next one. You don't want it underneath, just in case whatever you put in is too heavy to drop. But that's the idea of the basic star box. I do love it, but I'm just, yeah, I think the hexagon looks like it's upside down. It doesn't look right. Okay, so, oh, I should show you. Again, I didn't do enough. But the bigger triangle that's on its own in the box is so that you can do that on the side, so that you can have it decorated on the side as well. Of course, you wouldn't be able to do it there if you're using it as a box with something in, but you know, you could do it on all the other sides. So that's what that's for. I think it looks nice. Like that, see? It kind of finishes it off, doesn't it? So, okay, let's move on. So I've done a very simple bauble card. And I'm going to do it 6 by 6, and I'm just going to use the same card that I used for the actual baubles. That will be a matte, and then I'm going to put a white on top. So just get it. So I always go down in 1/4 inches when I'm doing mattes for the card. And you know, normally I would take the centres out. But this one is a very plain and simple one. If you've got batch baubles or batch cards to make, covered in glue. Okay, so what I've done the 3 sizes of the baubles. And I've done 3 of them so that one is the opposite way. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to get the blue twine that we got in the pack and do that as going up. So let's just stick these together. I'm going to flat stick them, but then the main bauble onto the card I'll do on a pad. So it's just that simple. And then go. Very simple card. Probably really good for batch making. I mean, you could put some drops in here or some gems or something like that, but just as a basic card, I think that's... Trim off the strands. With them ones, what I'm going to do is just put a little glue so they don't come undone. Okay, so there is card number 1. Very simple. Okay, now card number 2. I've done it as an aperture. I've done baubles again, I'll be honest. So what I've done, I've got a 7x7 card and I've cut an aperture out the middle. That is going to be a silver surround. And then I've got one of the papers from a few times ago. It was the Santa papers that we got, and I've cut the aperture the same so that it goes on there equally. So what I'll do, I think I'll stick it to the silver first so I get it right. And then, because I've taken the middle out the silver, we haven't got to worry about doing an aperture on there as well. Okay, so I haven't done it very straight, but I have to leave it like that now. So I haven't tested this and don't know if it's going to work. What I'll do is trim the card down at the end. So the idea I had was to cut out the baubles and stick them together in a 4, so that that's coming down the middle. And then this is a really old Spellbinders die I had, that I'm going to just frame that. And then I thought with these, I'm going to show you how to put it together. I'll put one together. Instead of putting it in the middle with it, because there's not a lot of room, I was going to put one there and then one down there, but still hanging there. Sort of a little bit in the aperture, but not quite. So that's the idea. So I'm just going to put that to the side for a second. To put them together, what I've done, I've got a little bit of, I've gone with red twine again. And what you need to do, you fold them all in half. Now for the green ones that are going on the card, I've done 3. For the one that's hanging in the middle, I've done 4. So you fold them in half and then you just place them on top of each other. Like this. I've secured the twine with tape, so so that I haven't got to hold it too long to hold, it's already held. Neighbour's dog, not mine. And that's it. If you was doing the 4, you'd obviously add another one, and then, I mean, you could do it with 3, and then bring it round and stick it together. So that would be 3. I always think 4 looks nicer. But we're sticking it flat like this so that there's 2 sticking up. I am just going to trim the card down because somewhere along the line I sized it wrong. It's not letting me see through. Let's see if that's okay. There we go. That's a bit better. So the next thing to do is get our free hanging one, and then I'm going to use the little tape I used before . Just want a little bit of tape to secure the twine before I put the frame on. So, yeah, that's perfect. The frame I'll glue on. Just trying to do it anywhere I can. That's easy to do. So the idea is that that's hanging in the middle, and then with these I thought, because I thought it'd be too squashed with them all in the middle, so I thought if I do one up, so we'll glue the back again, do one right up here, and then the other one. We shall do down there. So you see, you've got a hanging bauble in the middle. Now then, it's up to you if you want to decorate with gems or drops or paste, whatever. I probably will. I won't do it now and bore you with all that. You all know what you want to do. I think some there's holes here, like embossed. I think maybe I could do some red or green drops along there, or silver, as I've coated it in silver, and a sentiment maybe. You don't have to have sentiment, but I feel like it needs a bit of glitz. So there you go, another card. Fairly straightforward, easy enough to do. Now the last one I hadn't quite finished. what I've done, I'll show you on the back what I've done. I took the main box die and I drew around the triangles and the hexagon, and then I cut them out. And then I really like this paper, and I was thinking if that was on there, so I put the drawing bit on the back, then maybe some glitter paste in the triangles, and then I thought in the hexagon what I might do is do an acetate just around there. Where's that hexagon gone that I had ready? There it is. So I've got a hexagon shape cut out, and I thought if I put acetate, then we could do a shaker just in the middle. And then I was going to use the stamp set, because it's stars, and use these tiny little stars and just put them a little bit over the background, just to give it a bit of a... I'm quite liking simple at the minute, so what we do is stick it on the acetate. Okay, so that's from the pack as well. So it's the glitter accents. Let's see if I can show you it properly. So you can see I've put it round the rim there, and then on all the stars. Once it's dry, it'll be nice and glittery. So that's the main part of the card. And then, like I said, on the stamp set there's these little stars, and I just thought little bits all over. I just don't know what colour. Okay, I'm going to have a think about that and do it afterwards, and then just put it on an 8x8. And again, it's a simple card. You could put some drops as well. Sentiment. I don't think these go. So excuse that. Paraglider going over. Yeah, I'm going to pick another sentiment that will go with the actual star effect. So there you go. So that's the basis of that card, and then you add your decoration. Then I didn't even use the snowflakes, by the way. Them, I think I will also glue the string in as well. I'm not sure whether to cut that behind or make it go all the way up like the others. But that's that card too. That one. And the star. Star box, I should say. Okay, well, I hope I gave you something to think about and have fun with them. There's so much you can do. It's not just a box. It's great. So enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you again next month. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.